Tonight on Kiwi News, confusion and panic as a tsunami warning is issued prematurely. And two of our top New Zealand water polo teams cross the ditch to take on their Aussie rivals. This is Kiwi News for Saturday the 9th of July. I'm your host for this evening, Ben Ireland. Civil Defence Headquarters in Wellington issued an official tsunami warning just before 8 AM on Thursday, following a 7.6 magnitude earthquake off the Kermadec Islands. The quake occurred at 7:03 local time, 160 kilometres east of Raoul Island, at the depth of 20 kilometres. Prompting a warning from the Pacific Tsunami Warning Centre in Hawaii, Civil Defence cancelled the warning in New Zealand about 9 AM. When the wave eventually did hit the country's coast, it was barely noticeable. Gisborne Emergency Services Manager Richard Steele says there was a rise about 20 centimetres. Gisborne and Bay of Plenty say an issue arose when the media took advice from the Hawaii Centre instead of National Crisis Manager Centre. The Hawaii Centre says it is now dropping the word warning from the alerts it sends out. It was with much excitement that the New Zealand under-16 and under-15 water polo teams left our shore on Thursday to take their Aussie rivals Queensland and New South Wales. Each team has 13 boys who have been training very hard over the last few months, as have their opponents. It's going to be a very challenging few days for these boys. Here's what the assistant coach had to say before they left New Zealand. The purpose of the trip going over?
We're going to play an international tournament against Queensland and New South Wales state teams for under 15s and 16s. And we're just competing for two cups. One is the test series against Queensland, which is first, and then we've got a Institute Cup against Queensland, New Zealand and New South Wales.
So obviously the boys are keen. How are they taking the trip?
I think they're pretty excited. You know, they've been training for quite a while and they're obviously a bit nervous, but I think they'll do pretty well and they're looking forward to it.
So how long is the trip?
It's just a week-long trip, but lots of games.
And so are you going to be playing every day, or?
We're playing about 2-3 games a day. And first 2 days we just play 2 games, but then we get into the tournament.
So obviously this would be quite pricey trip. How did you guys manage to get over there?
Well, we had to pay for most of it ourselves, but there was a lot of fundraising and parents helping out, so it's just been our own self really.
Do you think you guys have a decent chance of being over?
I think we'll have a decent chance, but in saying that, the Australians are always very strong in all sports they do, and I know they've been training for quite some time, but I think we'll be able to do quite well over there.
If you have a story that you would like Kiwi News to film, please contact us over email at ihaveastory@kiwinewsnz.com. Now let's take a look at the weather for Sunday. Auckland is a high of 16 with clouds and rain. Wellington has a high of 13, fine spells with the odd showers. Christchurch is a high of 11, mainly fine, strong gustily northerly winds. Dunedin is high with 11, mainly fine with some late rain. This has been Kiwi News for this week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.